come on. And the pilot says, make sure that your seats are fastened. The pilot said, I checked what's going on in the stratosphere, and there's some climatic challenges. And once I get up, I want you to know that you may have to endure some turbulence. And once it gets up, the turbulence may come, but don't be alarmed. As a matter of fact, the pilot said you got to understand the first law of thermodynamics, which is wherever there is motion, there's got to be friction. See, you got to understand that a plane can't elevate without turbulence. That the thing that makes the plane excel is turbulence has to come into the life. And what I want you to understand is maybe your turbulence was God's way of creating an atmosphere for you to go higher. And what I love about it, the pilot said, listen, we're getting ready to taxi because you're taking off. And I said to myself, Lord, what's going to happen to me? Lord, am I going to be disconnected? Lord, am I going to be in jail? But what happened when I was in jail? My God, my gifts start to come out. When I was in jail, when I was on my way, the stuff that I thought I could not do, God showed me I still had my gift. And what happened to me when I started to taxi, I started to taxi because it let me know I was getting ready to go somewhere. And I wish you shake a neighbor's hand and say, it's all right when you taxi. It's all right when you taxi, because the taxi is just preparation. You don't get on planes to go low. You get on planes because you're getting ready to elevate. Find another neighbor and say, all year long I've been taxiing. When I was crying all through the night, I was taxing. When I was scratching my head out, I was taxing. I was taxing because I didn't understand at the time that God had another dimension. God had another level. And I came to tell you, in these next 4 minutes, it's going to be a time of taxi. I want you to get your stomach ready. And guess what? In case of turbulence, in case of air cabin pressure and a loss, a mass is going to come down. And that's going to give you wind. It's going to be oxygen. And that is the oxygen of the Holy Ghost. And so if you're in a bad situation, put the mask on yourself first. Don't worry about nobody else's Holy Ghost. Make sure you got the Holy Ghost and ask the Lord to breathe on me. Do I have a witness in the building? And so here I am. I'm getting ready to taxi. Shake a neighbor's hand and say, we're getting ready to go somewhere. You've gone through the seed. You spent some time in time. And now you're getting ready to taxi into your harvest. I wish I had somebody to shout, taxi on, Joe. I wish somebody said, Joe, I'm looking for a miracle. Joe, I can see the invisible, because the sky is the limit to what I can have. I'm getting ready to close in now, but I'm getting ready to taxi. Are y'all going to taxi with me? But now what we need to do, is there anybody been in some dark rooms? Is there anybody made some mistakes? Can anybody look at your life and say, I did some things to myself, but God, don't let me go down. I need you to let me taxi so I can take off. And guess what, y'all? It's time to take off now. It's time to take off into a new horizon. It's time to take off into a new dimension. It's time to take off into a new territory. I need somebody to shake a neighbor's hand and say, neighbor, I'm getting ready to take off to another level. As a matter of fact, 2018 is going to be the best year of my life. Oh, are y'all ready to take off? Shake your neighbor's hand and say, neighbor, out of all the hell you've been through, it's time now for you to take on off. Say, neighbor, you've been in the night too long, but we've been made endure for the night. But joy is coming in the morning. Can I tell y'all what happened? I got promoted to be second in command over Egypt. And those same brothers who sold me out had to come and one day get resources from the same guy that they sold out. Be careful who you dig a ditch for, because the ditch you're setting for somebody else might just be for you. And I told my brothers, I ain't mad recognize y'all. Because what y'all meant for evil, the Lord meant for good. What I want you to do is clap your hands and shout, I'm ready to go to a new dimension. I'm ready to go beyond the clouds. I'm ready to walk out of 17, to walk into 18, to walk into a new horizon. Are y'all ready? Shake your neighbor's hand, say, neighbor, we're going together. You got 15 seconds to give God your best praise. If you're going, don't wait till the battle's over. Shout! 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 Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Be not dismayed. Whatever the time, we're taking off. We're taking off. We're taking off. Shout yeah! Everybody, welcome. 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 Y'all being sedated. I said welcome. Y'all being bougie. I said welcome. I say welcome. I say welcome. I say welcome. Everybody on your knees. Everybody who can, get on your knees. Get on your knees. I want it dark. Everybody who can, I want you on your knees.